Alrighty, I've tried to record this twice. I never plugged my mic in on my computer and my tablet glitches, and it is almost 1 in the morning, and so I am currently doing this on my phone. Now, I want to do a series on, I've explained this in other videos, but I want to do a series on creating a book and how I create the worlds. I go through this in a separate thing, but I wanted to go through and show, who am I doing today? Carden, okay. I wanted to go through and show how I go and get all of the character slide stuff. I originally recorded this with Serena's slide. For example, the face, sort of, and hair is just the actress who plays Kate Bridgerton, and I actually never finished this. But I've pulled everything up for Carden, that way I can go almost from the very beginning. So there's the personality slide is what I've been calling it in my head. The date of birth, who he's with, he's Serena's boyfriend. He doesn't know his parents, doesn't know his siblings. He does woodworking, he sings, but he is hot-headed, and he's the only person allowed to call Serena Saren, which is her nickname. Anyone else calls her Saren, she smacks him. Now here is the appearance slide. I've put some stuff down, just kind of as a reminder for me. And when I say Oyster Bay Eyes, I found this color and liked it, but I go here, so you don't have to do it like this, but I know he has curly hair. This fits. Copy image. Go back. Go here. What is active in the background? Are you not going to let me do this today? Where's my paste? There we go. I always forget how to do this on my phone. Give me a moment. Do I have to download you? I think I might have to. Pinterest is really good for this. Yeah, download again. I just always forget to use it. And I also don't feel just work. Okay, I'm gonna pause the video and then as I upload the files I'm gonna need, because I just realized I have pictures of my little sister, like, taken a couple days ago, and I don't want to accidentally show her, so I'll be back. Alright, I think I've done everything correctly. But just to go back to here, I have these all grouped, but like hair, eye color, I chose this one, and then you just hit download image, as you can see. How do I get you to go away? There we go. And then jeans, you can scroll through, but he wears blue jeans. I picked this one. Then shirt, denim jacket. And now, when it says face, sorta, I guess a better way it could be put down is what actor you would want them to play. Like, I need to stop doing this at 1 in the morning. What actor you would like to play your character, or who you think would be a good casting. I don't know his name. But it's this dude. And I don't even watch the show. But it's that dude. But there's hair, and I try to group, for example, hair and eyes are next to each other. Outfits tend to be below that, and it's a stupid organization thing, and I know that. But no! Uploads. But it's what I've been doing. This is how I do all of my character slides. With the exceptions with these ones, I could quickly go to Evelyn and Ainsley to show it. I'm gonna make the characters in The Sims. So, here's Evelyn. Here is Ainsley. And when she gets older, she looks a little bit more like Rhaenyra, which is why I have a photo of her. But, these two I actually created and put in a Sim series that I do on my other channel. Which, go here again. I don't think... No, don't move. Keep it. I never downloaded shoes. You know what? the shoes are perfectly fine. And then underneath face, sorta. There we go. And again, this little color right here would be the actual eye color Cardin has, and I think I matched it well enough. But I don't actually have, like, I searched up Oyster Bay colored eyes and nothing showed up. And apparently Oyster Bay is a town. Now, another thing I have, since I'm using The Sims to kind of help me, although I'm gonna find more apps that will be useful and do a video on those, I created a Sims version of the farm they're gonna move to. And so, like, here is, let's zoom in as much as I can. Here's the living room. Here's the little kitchen area. There's like an island and a back door behind it. This is Jonathan and Luca's room. And that's Luca's camera on the table there. I tried to add little details. Here is Cardin and Serena's room. There's only 2 bedrooms in the house because it's just a small house in the Appalachian Mountains. And Evelyn and Ainsley live in Evelyn's trailer. It's on the property, it's just outside of the house. And one fact about Ainsley is she is a seamstress, and she's essentially a prepper. But all the curtains are different because they're made from scrap fabric. I put a little knitting thing. Evelyn paints. So, like, there's her easel over in the corner. But there's the bedroom, bathroom. Rest of the trailer, I guess. But it's supposed to be a very cheap trailer, so there's like, they gutted it. There's not even a stove. They did enough to be able to put the bed in and a small couch that Jonathan made for Luca. And Jonathan actually lives with Luca and Ainsley, and Evelyn goes back and forth between the trailer and, at the beginning of the story, Serena's apartment. And then here's the little outhouse, because the bathroom isn't in the main house. Then there's the front. You can kind of see the trailer here, and in the second picture, here's the outhouse. And then right through that double door is the kitchen. But I did that, and I'm going to be doing Sims areas. Not areas. Like screenshots, and I'm going to map a lot of it out in The Sims because The Sims 4 is free now. And I use custom content, which is the majority of Evelyn and Ainsley's outfits. Like that hair and that necklace. And I think a lot of their makeup is custom content. I know her shoes are. Are your shoes custom content? I don't think so. Okay, oops. Yeah, but Canva does this. But that's essentially how I create my character slides. It's the same. The only difference between these character slides and my character slides from The Shadow of Light is I don't have flaws and important. I have natural magic and just traits. And I put flaws and traits together on those ones because that's just for me. But for this, I wanted to show how to put it all in order. So, for example, Evelyn was born in September. She and Ainsley have been dating for 2 years, but they've known each other since they were in kindergarten. And they grew up in the same group home. But they've been dating for 2 years, I think, at this point. Yeah. The book spans 2 years. And then Maria and Jacob are her parents. I don't have a backstory for them yet, but they're deceased. None of them have parents that are living, although the possibility technically is open for Cardin and Serena, because they just don't know. And I don't even think I'm going to answer that, because it's not in their character for them to want to know. But Evelyn doesn't have siblings. she's an artist. She crafts things. She's very stubborn. She's good at DIY. But her flaws, and these are the ones that tend to come up the most, and she and Ainsley do actually get into a big argument about it. She forgets to talk about what's bugging her, and she's hot-headed. So she and Carden actually butt heads a lot. The redhead gene thing was just in case I wanted to write anything medical with her. I needed to remember she is a redhead. Meds are weird. But, for example, with Luca, he and Jonathan have been together for a year. He and Ainsley are twins. He does have a illness. I don't know if I'm ever gonna specify what it is or if they would even know. But I did put anemia and a limp due to an improperly healed leg from it broke, and there was also a muscle injury. But he does have more going on with him. And I'm not good at medical stuff, but I know what anemia does, and I know that a broken leg that didn't heal well can cause a limp. So, but he does have an illness, but I haven't figured out what it is yet. Because I don't want to write it wrong. And I might just have it be they don't know and they can't find a reason. But here's him in The Sims as well. I did end up making him for this video. But there he is. I've also been playing with him in the... Oh, shit, I need to finish that challenge. I need to see if The Sims Grim Reaper challenge is still up. Oops. I want to finish that. There's Jonathan, his boyfriend. He has a very traumatic backstory. I don't remember why I put emotionally dense. There's a reason to that. But that's just how it goes. And for all of them, I have like the hair color brown, eyes brown. I didn't know how to describe Serena's, or Serena. I might say Serena. I'm not sure. I didn't know how to describe her skin color, but it's this. And she does, she cooks Indian food and it's spicy, which is why I put constantly jokes with Luca about whether or not spicy food will take him out, because that's a detail that's going to show up like halfway through the book, and I want it in that scene, so I have it in the scene and in my thing. There's also handwriting, because there's going to be some letters and notes to each other, and so I put the font I'm going to use and the name of the font. So this font is called Apricot. And yeah. But that'll be all for this episode. I don't know if this is coming out before or after I kind of show off how I'm going to write the book in Canva. Although I will say, and this kind of makes me mad, I found out you cannot do page numbers in Canva. I'm a little sad, but that means I'll have to manually do it, which means I'll probably just put out, I'll pre-do like 20 page numbers at a time. And once I get to the end, I'll just immediately do 20 more. But that'll be all for this time. This turned out a lot longer than I wanted it to be, but that's how we do this. Well, I do this. You can do whatever you want. But yeah, that's the character slides for When the World Collapses. Stay safe and have a lovely day.